Progress test, files 1 to 5. Listening 2.
I'm feeling quite positive that people will become more environmentally responsible in their shopping choices. I mean, we're so much more aware of the impact that consumerism and fast fashion has on the environment now. Don't you agree, Vanessa?
I agree with you that people have greater awareness these days. But what about fast fashion, Chloe? People just can't resist a cheap T-shirt. The prices are just so low. You can buy a new outfit for next to nothing these days.
Well, yes, you can. But I think it's unlikely that the fast fashion trend will survive for much longer. I think it was initially aimed at young people like me who got pocket money from their parents or had part-time jobs, which meant we had money to spend on clothes and accessories.
Yes, and then there's social media. Trends can spread so quickly now. Clothing's out of fashion almost as soon as you've bought it.
Yes, social media must have seemed like a big change for your older generation, Vanessa. But my generation has grown up with it. We don't know anything else.
Yes, I suppose so.
I guess a lot of clothing brands hoped that our use of social media would encourage the trend for fast fashion. You know, young people wanted to look good and not be seen in the same outfit twice in their online profiles. But I think Generation Z is smarter than that. In fact, in a way, social media is also working against big business fashion.
Really? Why do you think that?
Because news spreads fast on social media, we hear of the damage fast fashion causes. We see the environmental campaigns and we decide not to buy it. Yes, us Generation Zs do use social media. We do have an online profile and we do want to look good. But we don't want it to cost the earth.
I see. So you're saying that social media advertising only works if the company or product has a good reputation?
Yes, but also there's the latest social media trend, which is zero waste. My friends and I try to avoid buying new. We buy second-hand. We borrow our mum's vintage clothing. We share, repair and recycle. And we think our social media profiles are more interesting as a result.
You can come and borrow vintage items from my wardrobe anytime.
Great, thanks. And I hope in the future my kids will be wearing the same items.
Me too. When I was growing up, if we wanted to buy something new, we had to go into town and get it. There was very little choice, and if a shop didn't have what you needed, you either had to wait for them to order it in or you had to go without. We didn't buy as much either. We repaired things and used them until they wore out. It seems from what you're saying that the make, do and mend attitude is becoming popular again. That's good.
Yes, I agree.
Of course, now I do a lot of my shopping online for convenience. I have a wider choice of products and I can shop around for the best price. But I'm also concerned about delivery of items bought online.
What do you mean?
Well, it's convenient to have something delivered to your door, but it has increased courier deliveries. That means more vehicles on the road and more pollution. As a consumer, I feel it's difficult to know what the impact of my changing shopping habits is and whether they're more or less environmentally friendly than before.